Welcome to Sure Shot Archery, and today we're going to be talking about strategies for the Gator Cup. This is a really great tournament down in Newberry, Florida, held at the Easton Sports Complex. I have a video of a little tour of the Easton Sports Complex if you're interested. I'll provide a link. But for strategies for the Gator Cup, I'm going to lay out some things that I keep in mind, and just what the environment is like at the shoot itself. That way you can formulate your own plan to have a successful Gator Cup. So number one, I would say, is fire ants. Not a big problem, but they are there. So you do want to keep in mind in the back of your head, if I'm just going to stand here, just look around you and make sure there's no small hills, because they're definitely noticeable if there's fire ants present. Where you stand to shoot is usually clear. I've never had a problem the 5 years I've gone to the shoot. So it's something more for like a spectator, or if you're just standing around, not on the shooting line, then you may want to keep that in mind. Next thing you know, you got them crawling all over your feet, and then you got problems. Next up is bug spray. It's important. Florida, you're pretty much in the tropics, at least by New Jersey standards. You definitely want to bring some bug spray, especially if you don't want to deal with that distraction of a bug landing on you and possibly biting you. I don't really have much of a problem personally, but there's plenty of people that do apply bug spray when they go to this shoot. And sunscreen, of course, but you guys already knew that. So one cool thing about the shoot at the Easton Sports Complex is that they have an official practice range. So this practice range is opened on unofficial practice day. That is the day before, or sometimes 2 days before the actual shoot. So you can come early, let's say a day early, before official practice. You can shoot unofficial practice, and then the next day you can shoot official practice before the following day of qualification rounds. So you could have a really good feel and get really adjusted to the field and the environment before you actually shoot arrows that count. Alright, next up is where the shoot is located is right by a major college town. I believe it's the University of Florida. Could be wrong. But anyway, big college town, which equals lots of places to eat. You don't have to worry about trying to find a restaurant, or really having a hard time of looking for something to do if the shoot's done for you, or it's nighttime and you're not shooting and you want to go out and do something. Well, that's available for you. Next up, we're in Florida. It rains. You definitely want to pack your rain gear. That's always a good thing to have. And also, if it gets cold for some reason, then you could always throw your rain gear on, and that'll keep you warmer if you packed nothing but shorts and short sleeves. Unlike Arizona with a dry heat, Florida has a very humid heat. So you can expect to sweat some there, because it's just bacon. So this is a very interesting point that some shooters have expressed their concerns over, and it makes sense. You got to really be careful, kind of, when you're at the shoot. The targets themselves have a metal frame that holds them together. They're on a wooden stand, but there's a very thin metal strip all along the outside of their targets. And if you're not consistent with keeping your arrows on the bail, there is a possibility you could hit that. And if you do, your arrow is definitely not going to live through hitting that metal frame. Of course, it's very unlikely, but it's something to keep in mind. You may not want to bring your brand new dozen of arrows there if you haven't gotten to the level of keeping them on the target for all 72 arrows. Just a side note, and it's up to you, of course. So overall, this tournament is excellent. It's really great to travel to. It's very accommodating. Over the last couple of years, they've really started to spread it out on the facility. We now take over 2 fields. So hopefully this video was very helpful in helping you figure out a good strategy so when you come to Gator Cup next year, you'll be able to be very successful. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting.